Hey team, hope you are awesome and having a great start to this Friday, nice and fresh after the public holiday, Anzac Day for those of you here in Oz. And I wanted to shoot this quick video because I was having this conversation a few times lately. Now, in the last 10 years or so, I've sat down, hey Gav, I've sat down with thousands of people, right? Thousands of people that want to come in, lose weight, get healthy, all that kind of stuff. And there's one thing that the vast majority, I'd say 90% of these people had in common was they had low self-esteem, okay? And in my opinion, that's one of the things or one of the main reasons which led them to get to a point where they become unhealthy and unhappy as a result of that as well. So if you think about it, if you value yourself really highly, you're going to look after yourself, right? Imagine if you have a car and you value it very much. You worked really hard to get that car. You really love it. You're going to look after that car, right? You're going to keep it clean, tidy. You're going to wash it. You're going to get it serviced on time, all those kind of things. But if you don't value it, all those things are going to slip, okay? So what happens with ourselves is when we value ourselves, we look after ourselves, okay? We prioritize ourselves. We prioritize our health and eating the right foods, and therefore doing all those little things are much easier when you have a high level of self-worth. But when you have a low level of self-worth or self-esteem, whatever you want to call it, all those little things slip by the wayside, because why would you look after something you don't care about, okay? So what I found over the years is, apart from just getting people to exercise and eat the right thing, a big part of my job has been, and the job of any trainer, is to boost somebody's self-esteem. Because if you can make them feel really good about themselves and help them appreciate themselves and help them see how great they actually are, then they're more likely to actually do all the things that we tell them, okay, and actually look after themselves. So whilst I can't be there with you every day, I want to try and share my favorite little tip here, which hopefully is going to help you a lot. And I tell you, it will help you a lot if you use it. Like anything, if you don't use it, not going to help you a lot, okay? So fingers crossed you do it. And it's super, super simple. Now, I want you to imagine you had someone that followed you around all day, every day. Lucky you. Now, in scenario one, person that follows you around all day, every day tells you how stupid you are, tells you how much you suck, tells you what an idiot you are, etc., etc. Now, after a little while, A, you're going to get pretty sick of that person, I bet, but B, you're going to start to believe them, okay? And this is, this actually happens. Like if you think of an abusive relationship, that's how it starts out, someone just telling you how terrible you are, and then you feel like crap, and therefore, that leads to you believing some of this stuff, okay? Scenario number two, same person follows you around, but this time they tell you how awesome you are. They tell you how amazing you are, how smart you are, how funny you are, what a great job you're doing, etc., etc. Now, just like in scenario one, you're going to start to believe this person after a little while, okay? And imagine if I just told you how funny you were in a really, well-meaning and convincing way over and over again. You're actually going to become funnier. You're going to start telling more jokes because you're going to believe that you're a funny person, okay? Now, the good and the bad news is nobody is going to go and do that for you. They're not going to follow you around, okay? That's your job, okay? And now, for most people that I've ever met, and by most I mean every single person I've ever met, is if they're not proactively using positive self-talk, our brain defaults to negative self-talk, okay? And you need to understand that our brains aren't designed to make us happy or successful. They're designed to help us survive, okay? So our brain's designed to keep us safe, away from harm, etc. So it makes us play small and shrink, okay, if we don't be proactive about it. So the trick is proactive, positive self-talk, okay? Repetition over and over again. That's how we change beliefs, is through repetition, okay? So just like you've got to do your reps in the gym to get strong and fit, you've got to do the reps up here to get mentally fit, okay? So the easiest way to do that, and the simplest way, is to literally write I am, and then write who you want to be, okay? So for example, if you struggle with feeling of self-worth and feeling like a worthy individual. You simply say, I am worthy. I am worthy. Okay. If you want to be an amazing role model to your kids, you say, I am an amazing role model to my children, or I'm an amazing healthy role model, healthy example to my kids, whatever it is for you. Okay. Maybe it's all about confidence for you. You can literally write, I am confident, or you could make it a bit longer. I'm cool, calm, and confident. Whatever it is. I am strong, both physically and mentally. If you tell yourself that over and over again, you will literally become stronger physically and mentally. You can try a little trick next time you're lifting some weights. Just do a normal set, and then the next set, just repeat in your head over and over again, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. My bet is that you'll get an extra 3, 4, or 5 reps than when you'd normally give up. Okay, your body didn't become any stronger in that time. Okay, it's just what you're letting into your head. Okay, and I've seen that happen hundreds of times. Okay, literally. So it's super simple, but using those I am statements, using positive affirmations, it sounds corny to some, but I don't really care because it works, right? It works, so do it. Okay, so if you leave yourself to your own devices, our brain will naturally default to negative words, negative statements about ourselves. Negative self-talk is the phrase I was looking for. And, we'll play small because that's what our brain's designed to do, keep us safe. Okay, not make us successful, not make us happy. You need to rewire that. Okay, this is a very new thing. And if you look at the history of humans, up until very recently, it's all been about survival, right? Now, for the most part, if you're watching this on Facebook, your survival needs are probably met, barring extreme accident or, bad luck or whatever. But you don't have to worry about getting eaten by a tiger these days, right? We're worried about, someone's not going to think I'm cool if I post that on Facebook, right? Or whatever. So understand that, guys. I hope that was helpful, but like anything, it's only helpful if you use it. So please apply. Have an awesome day. You'll be hearing very much or very soon about our 4-week challenge that's coming up. So whether you're an existing client or a past client or someone who needs to get fit, we've got a 4-week challenge coming up where you have semi-private personal training and you have a weekly workshop with me every single week, which is going to be awesome, where we're going to work on your mindset, because what we found over the years is that nutrition and food is easy. What's challenging for most people is actually doing it, okay? And that all comes back to what we're putting into the brain, okay? Thanks, guys. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks for the comments, and thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Be great. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.